Welcome back to Fit for Life. Are you ready to get strong? We're going to do some strength training today. Well, do you want to stay strong as you age? Do you want to avoid a fall? I mean, doesn't everyone want to avoid a fall? Well, you have to have strength in your legs like we did in the last show. Would you rather do something yourself than asking someone to lift something for you? I mean, there is a time when we have to do that, but we want to keep that away as long as possible, right? You can delay or shorten your time of disability. I've said that before. You don't necessarily have to weaken and weaken and weaken with age. You can stay up there a long time. It would be nice if we could do that right until you know what. You could also avoid sarcopenia, which is muscle wasting in Greek. And muscle wasting probably starts in your 30s, believe it or not. So we're going to strengthen the upper body, and then we're going to strengthen the lower body. So I hope you have water always with you, and I hope you have your weights ready. So let's go. We're going to start with the upper body first. Okay, these are my weights. I think I'll come forward in the chair just a little bit. Now we're going to do something that we always start with. And I've added a few new things for you too today. So let's breathe out as we lift, and then slowly down. Good. So it's not a, it's just a, so you breathe out on exertion. So we're lifting, and slowly down. We'll do 8 of them today. Breathing out. Take 4 seconds at least. If you want to take a couple more, that's fine. That's great. Up and slowly down. Try it again. And slowly down. I think 7 is coming up. Bring the weights up. Don't hit yourself. You don't have to do that. And slowly. And the longer you go, the stronger you'll get, holding that muscle up. Again, all the way up to the shoulders. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you know where your biceps are? 2 muscles. Triceps next, I think, under here. Okay. The triceps, well, a little smaller area. We're going to come forward. You can just bring your weights down, and then you can turn the weight horizontal if you want. So let's lift up to the back, breathing out as you do that. Did you remember? And then slowly down. Let's try it again. Breathe out and lift to the back. And let's see if I can do it without hitting the chair. Let's try it again. Good. You can feel it. It's not an easy one to do. Let's do just 4 of these. Good. And slowly down. So let's do it another way. Let's strengthen the triceps in another way. So we can bring those weights right up, not straight. Make sure there's a bend in that elbow. And if even this is too difficult, just bring them down a little bit more. So we'll breathe out as we, and then bring them back up. Good. Breathing out. And if it's too much to do the breathing in and out, just don't hold your breath. Breathing out. And let's try another one. So this is for your triceps. Upper arm in the back. Good. And then we'll bring those weights right down and just relax for a minute. You can drop your chin right down. And I am going to do this while you drop down so that you don't see me fixing my hair all the time. Okay. All right, this time I think these are kind of easy. It's like a reach across. Let's just practice it. Across and back. I like this one. It targets different muscles. It's all the way down the side as well as your arm, of course. So we're just going to breathe out and then slowly back down again. Good. You could do it a little bit faster. Breathing out, cross, and slowly down. Across again. Slowly down. You're tightening your abdomen when you do this too. So it's not just for the arms, it's for the upper back, the shoulders, mid-back, the rhomboid muscles back there. Let's breathe out again. And slowly back. You've got good posture, right? We're not here. We're nice and tall. Breathing out again. And then we'll come back. Let's do one more set. We love it so much. It's kind of easy. Breathing out, nice straight arm, and coming back. And then the other side. You're burning calories. If you do it enough, along with your walking and eating well, you'll lose some weight, especially around the middle, and that's what we all want to do. Okay, let's take a breath together now. We'll take a little break. Breathing up through the nose, holding that breath for a couple of seconds, and then breathing out. As you breathe out, drop the head down. Good. Nice stretch for the back of your neck. Bring that head back up. Wonderful. Okay, try this one with me. Let's take one weight, unless you can do two weights, but for now, let's just take one weight and just kind of rest it on both palms. Now, my weight is very large at the end here, so it's kind of hard to keep the hands flat, all right? Just bring the weight out comfortably, and then just breathe back. Oh, watch that Adam's apple. Slowly down. Try it again. Breathing out. Out on exertion, although I don't think this is that difficult. And out. Again. Let's try it. Out. So you're breathing out and lifting at the same time. Breathe out on exertion. Out again. We'll say 5. Maybe we can go a little faster on this one. And 6. And 7. Wow. We are doing so well. And 8. Not bad. Kind of different. Okay. Now, let's try this one. This is another new one. Let's see if we can do this. You need to come forward in your chair, especially if you have arms on your chair, which I would like for most of you anyway. All right, elbows into the side here, okay? And just bring them out to the side. See, we might hit the arms of the chair. I'm going to come a little bit more. We hope we don't fall off, but out to the sides and back. Out to the sides and back. Good. And out. Now, if you want to really challenge yourself, you could put both weights in one hand and try it. Again, you're tightening your abdomen when you do this. We need to tighten that up a little bit. So you can, if you want to do it slowly, you breathe out and back. So you can go out pretty fast and slowly back. Whatever you can do. And out and back and out and back and down. Now for the last exercise for the upper body, we're going to do our paddle wheel, which I think is probably the most difficult. And then we're going to stand up and we're going to strengthen the lower body without equipment, just using our own body. So put one foot in front, one weight above the other. And if you're too tired to do it, that's okay, because you'll build strength and stamina as you go. Some of you may be watching for the first time. Good. And just your natural breathing. So I call it the paddle wheel because it reminds me of a paddle wheel. Wonderful. Okay, let's put the weights down. I'm going to put mine back up here with my Halloween pumpkin here. Good. Okay, so let's relax back. Heels down on the floor. Just let those feet go back and forth. So loosen up your legs a little bit. Shake your hands out. You've been holding on to the weights. Good. Going to circle those hands. How does that feel? I guess we're doing two things at one time. A little confusing here. Let's take another nice breath to relax us. So we're going to breathe all the way up, holding that breath, and then exhale down. As you exhale, when I say down, I mean the head comes down as you breathe out. Good. And then you'll bring your head back up slowly. Now, are you ready to stand up and strengthen your legs? This is your lower body. This is really important for balance. Remember, we did that in the last show. But you do need to come to the edge of the chair and stand up without holding on if you can. Try it. Here we go. Up. All All right, maybe you couldn't do that. How about hands here? Try it. We're all at different levels of fitness. So just do what you can. Or you can give yourself a little rock. Remember Carol Burnett in the rocking chair? This is how she used to get up, like that. Good. Or if you've never done this and you haven't exercised at all, you can do it this way. Just press down into the arms of the chair. And just doing that is a great strengthener for the upper body and your arms. So that's good. Okay, I'm going to come forward and get up real quick. And we are going to do some lower body strengthening. And here we go. The first thing I'd like to give you is really easy. All you're going to do is open your feet a little bit and just bend your knees. Let's do 8 of them. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. How does that feel? It's kind of like a squat, a modified squat, I would call it. But let me tell you something about the squat exercise. I read a lot of books about fitness, about strength training, and they say the squat is probably at least one of the best, if not the best exercise to maintain your strength for one thing and to prevent falling, the squat. It's not attractive at all, but we need to do it. So let's just bend the knees and stay there this time. Just doing that is great for you, all right? And I'm going to stand sideways so you can see what I'm doing here, okay? So bend the knees and just bring your arms straight out from your shoulder. Just doing that would be good for you. So we'll do a couple of these. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. So that's good. But if you really want to get a good exercise, a good strengthener for these muscles, do it again, come down, but this time, make believe you're going to sit down in your chair. So you're pushing this area out. You're pushing your bottom back and out and reaching. So you're reaching forward and you're reaching back with this part of your body and holding it for as long as you can. Try to do 2 seconds. Try to do 5 seconds, 8 seconds, whatever you can do, and then come back up. So I'd like you to remember that squat exercise. Look it up. Just use your phone if you don't remember exactly how to do it. It's really, really important. Okay, try this one with me. Again, just bending the knees. Now straighten and lift your heels up. So it's bending the knees. You can hold on or not. Lift the heels up. So to strengthen your foot, your lower leg, up. So we go down and the heels come up. Can hold on, whatever, because we're working on the lower body now, so don't worry about the arms so much. Do a couple more. You're slightly forward. You're not back on your heels because that's how we fall. So you're slightly forward, but not like this. You're not bending at the waist, right? One more time. Bending and up. And if you want to hold it there for 10 minutes, that's okay too. Let's try this. Let's get behind our chair. We've got a few others I'd like to do here. All right. We're just going to walk back just to straighten out that back a little bit. We did it in the last class. We're going to do it again. So this is just a stretch, not a strengthener. And then just come back up. All right. We're going to strengthen the hamstring back here. It's not a difficult exercise to do. So let's just touch the toe to the back. Watch that posture. You're going to be this way rather than this. Nice and tall. And just lift the foot up if you can. And bounce it. 1, 2, good, 3. Not so easy though, huh? 5 and 6, 7, and then put the toe down. All right, now if that's too difficult, you can tap the toe and do it that way. That might be a little bit easier. Let's try the other side. Leg is straight and your toe is on the floor and you're going to lift up 1, 2, 3. It's good for your back. If this hurts your back in any way, don't do it. And 5, and 6, and 7. Watch that posture because it's so easy to forget and just slouch again. And it's not good. It's not good for your breathing or your swallowing. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Now, you're going to relax for a minute. We've been working kind of hard here. And you're just going to kick back 1, and 2, and 3. I love this one because it's easy. And 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Let's do 10, 9, or as many as you feel like doing, actually. All right. Now this time your feet are straight. They are separated a little bit, a few inches there. You're going to just lift up. Lift those heels right up off the floor. Now instead of putting your heels back down, I want you to stay up here and bend your knees. And you're going to feel it right here in those quadriceps. And that's what we're really trying to strengthen for better balance and just strength, just to be able to walk. All right, now come back up and put your heels down. Easy enough? So what is it? It's bend, it's lift, hold it. So you're lifting the heels up and then you're coming straight up so your heels don't go back down yet. Then they go back down. I like this one. So down and lift and straighten. Put those heels down, down and lift and straighten. Gosh, it's rhythmic. I mean, I can maybe do 100 of these. What do you think? Up. Let's do 2 more. Down, up. So we're bending the knees, lifting the heels, straightening the leg, and putting the heels down. Let's do a couple more of these. 1, and 2, and 3. I guess that's 4. Not really a couple. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Now let's sit down. Just relax. Grab your water. Now when you're doing these things on your own, it's a good idea to drink water every now and then. You don't have to wait till just the beginning of the class or the end of the class, right? And all we're going to do is stretch now and relax. But first I'd like you to close your eyes, be comfortable, place your arms on the arms of the chair, and just move those feet back and forth. That feels so good. This is the one I do in the morning, first thing, right here, to wake me up, although I do it with my eyes closed. But it works. It's just great to get that blood circulating and up to the brain so we can think more clearly. And then I circle my feet. So we're starting at the bottom. We're going to work up. And 4, and 5, 6, 7. Can you go in the opposite direction? Now we're doing both feet together, so it'll take a little less time than one leg or foot at a time. 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Wonderful. Now to loosen up those legs a little bit, slide forward a little bit more and bounce it. 1, and 2. So your leg is on the mattress, so it's easier to do it when you're lying down than it is in a chair. But they're just movements to get moving, to get yourself moving, to clear your brain before you get up fast and run. So let's try the other side. 1, and 2. Easy, nothing to it. 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Let's stretch right back here. Come forward, lift that leg up, right under here at the hamstring. You're going to pull that leg right in. Does it feel good? Does it feel better? You could drop your chin down if you'd like. So you're stretching your lower back and the hamstring, both. Great. This one feels great. Lying down, again, easier, maybe more effective. You're getting more of a stretch if you were lying down doing this. And I know I've shown you this before, but I'll probably keep doing it because it's what gets me going every single day. I mean it, I rarely miss. So we'll drop that chin down, let your head come down. Good. So this is for the lower back and the hamstring. Now, how do we stretch here, the important quadriceps? Well, we've already done it, but we'll do it again. come forward in the chair, kind of sideways. Your knees are out that way. I won't say right or left, but I'm your mirror, like you're looking in a mirror. So we're all going in the same direction. Remember the heel, pushing the heel back. Very good. And if you can lift, you can also do this one standing. Some people can do it standing, and I'm glad I can still do it. And let go if you can. If not, hold on. Again, think of your posture. Really important and technically easy to do, I think. Great. And I would try to hold that for 20 seconds if you can. More is better. And we'll let it come down. But what about the back of your leg? We're going to do it again. Another stretch for this back here, your hamstring. Keep your back straight this time. Come forward. I know you can feel that. Put your hand right here. Not terribly comfortable, but at least you know it's working. And then if you want to really just relax, you can just slide the hand down. And you wouldn't do this lying down in bed. But the first ones were for just lying there and looking up at the ceiling. Wonderful. So this is just a very traditional stretch, and it's effective. It's a good one. We'll try the other side. Get that heel back, back, and back, and back. Just let's reach down, pull up. Good. Pull that leg back. You feel it. Pull the chin in. If you want to let go, you can. Right here. Do whatever you want. There you go. Nice and tall. Chin, always chin in, not down, but pull it in. And you know that's correct. It's easy to do, and it realigns the whole body, right? Yes, it does. It's good. Okay. What about your hips? How are your hips today? Maybe some of you have had surgery, and if you have, you know what you can do and can't do. So keep that in mind. Always follow what you learned in rehab and that kind of thing. So I'm going to just lift one leg up here. I like this one. This one feels good. This one could be good for sciatica. This is similar to what they call the yoga pigeon. Just very gently push down if you can. Doesn't have to be more than 1/8 of an inch. We're not used to stretching that area out so much, but this is particularly for the hip joint. And if you want to bring it in a little bit more, you can do that. Reach under. Put this hand on top and just pull yourself up. And if you cannot do this at all, you can do it down here, like that. See? It works. Let's try the other side. Bring that leg up. One side will feel a little different. You'll have more flexibility on one of the sides. And this one I have to work on just a little bit more. I can feel that. You're going to be so stretched out when we finish this class. It's going to be great. You'll feel good. You'll sleep better because you've exercised, you've burned calories and strengthened and stretched your body, and wonderful. Can you feel that? Take this hand, and there's a big space here. You just bring your hand up or under the leg. This is over on top of the leg, and you could pull yourself up that way. So it's, again, good for posture, your back and your hip. Great. All right. Let's just relax now. Drop your chin down for a few seconds. We'll bring the head back up. And I think what we will end with today is some posture work, although we've been working on the posture every time you pull your chin in. But so if you do everything with that kind of a posture, then it's the right way to do it. You don't want to be down here when you're doing different types of exercise. So let's just sit back. We're going to turn a little bit in this direction. Take the arm and back. It's closest to the chair. Just flip it right over. And let's turn in the opposite direction. And all of this will be stretched in here. Wonderful. How does it feel? Is it comfortable? Or not comfortable? Not too comfortable. If it is not, you can just relax and turn in the same direction as the knees. Pull yourself up again. I feel that in the mid-back and lower back, upper back, shoulder, opening up this area. Wonderful. Can you hold that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. How about the other side? Flipping over, holding on, pull yourself around, pull the chin in. This feels really good, especially on this side. We always have one side that isn't like the other side, right? Let's turn. Just keep turning in that direction. Good. And then slowly we'll turn the head back. Slowly, slowly. If you can do it, I heard just a little click back there. It usually doesn't mean anything. Probably 99.9% of the time. Maybe never. Great. Okay. We've got just a couple of minutes left. So let's do nothing and just relax. Heels down again. You do what you want with your feet. Just move your head, or drop your head from side to side. That makes me close my eyes. That's why I'm doing it. And now let's take a yoga breath together. So I'm hoping you'll watch the next show. We're going to have a nice, relaxed yoga class. Let's take a deep breath together all the way up. This will calm us. Holding that breath and then exhaling through your mouth. Make your exhalation longer than the inhalation. You're probably all experts by now anyway. And then we'll bring the head right back up again. And then we're going to turn in either direction. It doesn't matter which side you do first. And then we'll go to the other side. Good. And I hope you enjoyed our class together. You've done something really good for yourself. Really, really important. And you're way ahead of your friends that aren't doing anything. So ask them to join in and watch our show. And I'll see you next time. Bye.